Alright guys, so here I come with another video, another story time video, alright? So I thought this would be a pretty neat one, honestly. So before I get into this, I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I couldn't because I broke my phone, and this is a new phone that I'm recording on, and it's the same exact one, nothing special, because I had insurance on it, so I only had to pay a little over $100 instead of paying like the full price of the phone, which was good. So yeah, I ordered, so that means I had to order, shit, there's a fucking bug in here somewhere, a little fucking fleas back there. So I had to order a tempered glass screen protector, a brand new OtterBox case, which I ordered a OtterBox Defender case, and then I ordered this decal sticker that goes on it, so it'll be pretty dope. It's like a wolf decal sticker, and I'll show you that when it comes in. But right now I have a tempered glass screen protector on it, but it's not the one that I want or like. It's just one that I had laying around, and it's like this like one where it makes like the screen like a lot darker, so it's actually kind of weird looking at myself in the camera when it's like pointing at me like it is right now. But I'll show you what happened, and I'll tell you what happened. All right, if you can see that good, but yeah, and watch, I'll hit the power button, you know. Whoa, yeah. So, what happened was, I was downstairs, right, you know, doing my workouts. I usually do weighted planks with, like, one plate on my back, so 45 pound on my back, right, and I go to try putting 2 on my back, okay, and I keep my phone, it had my case on it, I keep my phone under me, like, kind of like this, or on the, a little bit to the side when I'm, like, holding the plank like this, just to strengthen up my core, you know. I don't know where the fly went. But so I went to do that, but I tried putting 2 plates on my back, and I could have did 2 plates for sure, but I usually have someone hold them on my back, like, so they stay balanced, so they don't slip off. Well, as I was thinking in my head, I was like, what if this plate just fell off my back and slammed on my phone? I physically, like, I literally said that. I didn't just think it, I literally said that to myself, because I talk to myself sometimes. But as I said that, 2 seconds later, the plate rolls off my back, and what do you know? Smashes on my fucking phone. So I was like really worried and shit, and the next day, that happened yesterday, and FedEx was able to ship a brand new phone to me, so I'm thankful for that. But yeah, so let's get into story time, right? I made myself a little note just to make the video. But all right, so this is my, I should say, first and last time I will ever be on probation. All right, so the title of this video is gonna be when I got my MIP and got on probation. So it was during cheeseburger. I don't know what you guys, if you guys know what that is, but cheeseburger for us, it's like a little festival that goes on for 1 whole week, and it's in this town called Caseville. That's the town, and it's like 45 minutes from me, so I went to go and hang out with some friends, right? And I'm gonna go down to every single detail on how this started. So I was with my friends. I lied to my grandma, actually, on where I was going. This happened when I was 16. So I went to go to I went to Bad Axe, which is like 15 minutes from where I live, and I went to go pick up one of my friends and this really hot chick, right? And that's what I told the judge and everything. Like this hot chick. That's how I named it or phrased it or worded it or whatever the fuck you want to say. But yeah, so I picked those two guys up, and then one of my friends, the one friend I went to pick up, he had alcohol and stuff. So I was like, yes, dude, fuck yes. So I wasn't drinking and driving for sure. But then we were all planning on going to Caseville. So we went to Caseville, and we were gonna party it up, right? And he wasn't like a really good friend, and he wasn't a good friend to me either. So we went to this one place, and my one other friend, he used to be a really good friend of mine. He hit me up, and he's like, yo, you want to hang out? Because he heard that I was in Caseville. So I'm like, fuck yeah. So I decided to ditch one of my friend, the friend and that one chick. They had the alcohol, but I didn't care because we were going to get free alcohol anyways. So I ditched them and drove, like, I just, like, left them at this, like, party that was, well, first of all, there was cops starting to go there to bust everyone. So I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of there. So I just left them hanging, and I wasn't getting in any trouble because I wasn't fucking drinking, so it was fine. So earlier that day, earlier before that, I had a beer in my hand, and I was, taking sips and shit, and this cop on the bike, because it's Caseville and there's a lot of cops on bikes, or it was Cheeseburger. So he's riding around on his bike, and I had a beer in my hand. I'm like, oh shit, there's a fucking cop. So I take the beer, throw it in the trash can, and then I just stand there like nothing happened. But he said he saw me with the beer in my hand, and supposedly he knew who my grandma was. He's like, where do you live? And I gave him this total fake address where I live, and because I wasn't giving him my fucking address, he doesn't know me, so who gives a fuck, right? So he ended up letting me off the hook, okay? By the way, he let me off the hook, right? Alright, so that's pretty much all that happened. I was with my friends, and we all got caught, but we got let off, and I hadn't given my information, which I gave him fake information, so I was like, whatever. So then that's when I ditched my friends, afterwards, and then I went to hang out with my one friend. So I went to his work for a little bit and waited for him to get out of work, So I was just hanging around because he works at a pizza place. So we decided to go to his uncle's house in Bayport, which is about 15-20 minutes from Caseville. And we go to his uncle's house, and his uncle said that he would come with us to the store, and we wait for him while he goes in. He grabbed the alcohol, right, and get back in the car. So he got two 2-liter bottles of Mountain Dew, and then he got a fifth of Captain Morgan and a fifth of Popov. So Captain is whiskey, and Popov was the vodka. So we go back to his uncle's house, and we were actually planning on staying there and just drinking by ourselves, having a good time. We were gonna just stay there, stay the night, everything. So our shot glasses were about that big because we had these little tiny solo cups. We filled them up with Mountain Dew, and then filled them up with half and half Mountain Dew and vodka or whiskey. So I ended up drinking about a whole bottle of vodka and maybe half a bottle of whiskey. And the bottles are that big too, the fists, both of them. So it was a lot. And hang on, let me get this fucking. Yes, bitch. Fuck you. Holy shit. But anyways, so I took a lot in at once, and I was like tripping all over the place. And these two chicks hit me up, right, and they were pretty fucking hot. All right, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm like, all right, let's well, they were hot at the time to me, at the time. So I hit them up, or they hit me up. They're like, hey, you wanna hang out? And it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, hell yeah, sure, I'm down. And I get my one friend, I don't want to say his name, I don't know if I accidentally mentioned his name already, but my one friend that I was drinking with, he only had like literally 2 shots. That's it. And I told him to grab the alcohol because there was some alcohol left. I told him to grab the alcohol. We got my car, and he drove, not me, because he was still fine. And there was literally like 7 cops that pulled people over, like while we were heading back. 7 cops. It was crazy. Probably a lot of drunk driving and probably speeding tickets. But so we got back. We pulled in this like one parking lot. Like it was like a, I don't know, maybe an apartment parking lot. I don't even fucking remember. But I was like, yo, don't forget the booze. And this one cop, that same cop earlier, rolled up on his bike again at night. And while we were getting out of our vehicle, that was the cop that caught me earlier. And then I was like, fuck. Like, because I knew kind of what was going on. And so he's like, were you boys drinking tonight? I didn't say anything. And Jonah's like, no. As he has the vodka, like, he set the vodka, like, I think it's only vodka we had in Mountain Dew. He set the freaking alcohol down and slid it over so suspiciously with his foot. So ridiculously. It was funny to think back now that I'm off probation. But it was funny as shit. Like, he slid it over so ridiculously stupid. And he's like, no. Like, were you boys drinking? No. And that was a stupid ass question because the fucking police officer saw the alcohol. And so I whispered in my friend's ear. I was like, let's run. Like, let's run. And the cop, I don't think the cop would have heard me, but maybe he did. I said it, I don't know. I just don't fucking remember how loud I said it because I was pretty wasted. And he's like, dude, no, he already saw who we are. I'm like, fuck it. So I fucking took off running from the cops, or the cop. And I ran so fucking fast. Like, I ran, and in the middle of the street, I ran across the street, and supposedly my friend said I almost got hit by a car, so that's fucking crazy. And Cheeseburger, they have all these tents set up, and it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, so all of them are closed down, okay? And they have cables to hold the tents up. So I'm fucking running, and I trip over a goddamn cable, and I just tripped so hard, eat so much shit, and I don't even remember how far the cop was behind me. Like, if he was like right behind me, if he like started chasing after me, I don't know. So he probably saw what I did. Like, I ran, tripped, and I was like, fuck it, I can't walk. I couldn't even run anymore because I was like so wasted, like, to get back up and keep running. Like, if I was like sober and like, just like buzzed and I knew what I was doing, I would have been out. But no, I did not know what the fuck I was doing. So I could not run. So I crawled under one of the fucking tents. I crawled under it and got in this little clothing rack. And now that I think of it, he probably saw me crawl under there, and that's probably why he found me so fast. He fucking reached under there, pulled me out by my shirt, and put me over his fucking shoulder. And he was gonna walk me across walk me across the street, but these 2 chicks that we met up with, or they were there when we went to meet up with them, and they saw everything. So then I they actually walked me across. You know, I had my arms up on their shoulders. They walked me back across. You know, and then they sat me on the ground. So I'm sitting there, and then there's like 7 police officers that rolled up. So there was like 7 police officers, 6 or 7 police officers there. You know, with all their freaking lights on. You know, fucking lights shining on me. I'm like on the ground, and they're like, "How much did you have to drink?" And I told them like I would not talk. They're like, "Okay, here, blow into this." They gave me a breathalyzer, and I'm like, "No, I'm not doing it." And I kept spitting on the ground. I think I was trying to like stall, and that's why I kept spitting on the ground. And they're like, "Blow in it," and my friend's just like, "Dude, just blow in it. I mean, you're already in trouble anyways." And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not blowing in it." So after about 10 or 15 minutes of them trying to get me blowing the fucking breathalyzer, I did it just to have them stop. And I don't remember the number that I blew, but the number was so high, they said, that I could have died. Not even kidding. I could have died. And they said they wanted to know if I needed to get my stomach pumped, and I'm glad they didn't, because that would have been so shitty. But I'm glad that I'm alive from all the alcohol. And yeah, and then what happened was he was actually going to take me to jail, but my friends, that they're not like good friends at all. Their mom like knew my dad, so what they did was like my friend's mom, there was two, because 2 of them, they were both brothers, and then they had their sister with them, and they were all around the same age. One was like, at the time when I was 16, one was my age, the other one was like a year below me, and then the sister was like 2 years below me. So I was like, dude, I was so thankful. But when they were like picking me up, I threw up all over the ground, like all over. I forgot about this part. I threw up on the fucking cop. Not even kidding. I threw up like right here on his chest, on down, got his shoes all fucking full of puke. Like, thinking back, it was funny as shit, but that's probably why he didn't let me off so easy. Because I threw up all over him when he tried picking me off the ground to get into my friend's mom's truck. So, they're driving me back to Bad X, you know, and to my dad's house. So that's 15 minutes from here, and it was like 45 minutes from Caseville. And they're all like laughing at me, you know, fucking we're all cracking jokes and shit. You know, we were having a good time, because like they were all laughing at me. I'm fucking like, don't even know what's going on, but I'm laughing anyways. And then yeah, I get to my dad's house. All I remember is getting dropped off, and I don't remember anything after that. And then I woke up there. My phone was dead. My car's in Caseville, so my dad, and my charger was in Caseville, so my dad took me to get my car. And oh my god, my car was trash. Had Mountain Dew all over the fucking seat, and fucking alcohol all over the seat. And I woke up with a fucking ticket in my pocket. So I was reading it, and it was saying something about my MIP. It had my number of how much alcohol I blew through the breathalyzer, but I can't remember. And yeah, so then I received probation, and yeah, it was a pretty fucked night. It was pretty lit, but a night that I do regret, and definitely will not happen again, because I'm going to stay out of trouble, you know, do my stuff, kind of be antisocial when it comes to that stuff. Like, I'll do it in my household, not going to, like, no, like, parties where I know it'll get busted. I'm not taking my chances, so, because it'll be 10 times as hard on me. So, yeah, and, so I have a lot more stories, like 5 more stories that are really good, that I got caught with, that involves the law. So it's pretty fucked. So yeah, it was just really crazy. And then I got on probation. I was on probation for about, it was over a year and a half. It was almost 2 years I was on probation. It was from 16 and then I turned 17, and that went on throughout like the whole entire summer. Yeah, so it was almost 2 years I was on probation. I want to say a year and maybe 8 to 10 months. So it was a long time, but yeah. Besides that, I'm gonna stretch. You know, I'm gonna shut out this video. And by the way, guys, I want to say, I should have said this first. Thanks for all the views on that video. Like, that may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but 400 and some views on that video, my highest video, is like amazing to me. Like, it means a lot that you guys actually watch these videos. And I gained a couple subscribers, so that's pretty cool too. So even the littlest things can like make anyone happy, really, unless they're a fucking asshole dick, whatever you want to call them, you know. But so I'm gonna close out this video. I hope you guys like this video. If you're new, please subscribe. Please comment down on what you thought, and just give me some video ideas, guys. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, leave a like and comment. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video, and peace out.